just listening to this thing with Tony, and I started to like really think like the emotion or the feeling it would feel that if I keep doing this work and if I do what he's taught me, you know, getting messages of knowing that I've saved people's lives. I mean, that's my like biggest goal of all, is to help people not suffer like I did, that know there's a way out. And yes, it doesn't help every single person. It works for who it works for, who wants to do the change. You know, people that actually want to do it. I wanted to do it for so long, but for some reason everything that I did, and it just didn't work. I needed a certain formula, probably because I'm kind of very like based off science a lot in some weird way. I don't know if it's quantum physics, whatever, but I do think there's like some weird reason that it works. It's a connection to the formula that works in our minds to set it to the direction of which we want to achieve our dreams and purpose. And there's so many distractions around us and painful things that happen to us, but this formula is a way for you to live with it, not get rid of it, not forget it existed. You know, losing my pets in a house fire, I don't get over that. You don't get over losing your child or a lot of things. There's a lot of things that you don't actually have to get over. That's what I learned. And it's amazing, actually. You know, you just don't have to live with it, like haunting you. Okay, I'm gonna go back to what I was going with. Hold on. To kind of like feel the love that I want to feel, the emotion I want to feel from it, you can earn that love by over-delivering and changing people's lives. Then you get like an authentic, real love, because that's what we should be doing, even in relationships, is like growing together, expanding that love, not caging it. Think of this. So we all suffer and go through pain. Some of us are I was straight for 8 years completely. But the whole process I went through with the Tony stuff and the formulas that can change your mind basically transformed my brain into not having that as my go-to thought for every single thing that happened to me. It didn't even matter what happened to me at that moment, because it went back to the house fire, and that was the reason why I didn't want to exist. It wasn't even the problem at hand, even little things, like anything. It was just like too much. I got to a certain point. And then that certain point led me to some kind of spiritual, like, evolution in my mind, even though I've been studying all this time, but I don't know, I just had too many experiences back to back. Certain parts I got different chapters of, like, when I lost my parents, but there was something I just wasn't clocking. And those are the kind of changes I want to make in people that, you know, help them not have to deal with those feelings or find some kind of peace within. And it's such an euphoric feeling to actually be able to help and inspire people. I've already started getting messages. I've already got people doing their homework. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Getting messages every day, dozens and dozens, upon people saying how much you changed their life or inspired them. Like, I think that's what I want. That is definitely an emotion and feeling that I want to feel in this life. And I've already experienced some of that, but I want to make that expand. I'm trying. But making these videos, I'm just going to keep making more and more, because I'm over it. I'm over keeping this all inside to myself and writing a million notes about it, honestly. Like pages and pages and like, I'm telling you. Pages upon pages and pages, like, yeah. Well, this notebook is almost done, actually. Yeah, the problems never stop. You just gotta, like, learn to live with it in some way. Alright, I gotta go to like a part 2 of this because I always forget like what I said, and I think that this had some good points, and I don't want to make it too long.